Why are you laughing with that criminal laugh, akhi?
Oh, guys, you don't know about patience. Them one's there. You're that scum, bottom feeding barnacles, like the scraps that come down of content, just eat them and just portray them to the audience.
So from 13 to 19, you are a teenager. Shout out to you all.
I learned less is more. We showed less and got more respect. This game's changing right before my eyes. I didn't want to be seen.
Guys, assalamu alaikum. Back with another episode. Obviously, you know, we decided to come back because of the fan reactions to all the other previous videos, because we know the love has been crazy. We know we're getting a lot of shout out. We're playing. Actually, we don't even know how you know.
Shout out to all of you guys, man. I know that obviously you're asking for more content, guys.
We don't know. They haven't watched any episodes yet, by the way.
No, they have. They're asking for more content. More content.
Yeah. Abdullah's asking for more content specifically.
Yeah. Shout out to user 584486.
We know you're watching this. User 45879.
Shout out to that guy that's saying, "Where is this?" Big him up.
Hold on a second. You know what's coming to my mind? You're low key like the black version of C3PO.
C3PO.
Yeah.
I have no idea who C3PO is, but tell me in the comments.
He's that robot guy from Star Wars.
Yeah, I ain't watched Star Wars. Who watches Star Wars, akhi?
I don't watch Star Wars like that, to be honest.
Nah, you watched all the Star Wars movies.
Nah, I'm a huge Marvel fan,
but you watched all the Star Wars.
Let me tell you something that's really pissed me off, because we went through these questions, right? We're going through the questions, and the one that I've seen is what have you had enough of? Seeing flipping Madam Web coming up on my For You page all the time. It's a show, okay? No, it's a movie. Something to do with Spider-Man, but it's not good, man. It's a horrible film. It got like two reviews out of 10 by every critic that watched it, every fan that watched it. It's got like 2 minutes of action, a horrible plot, horrible editing, horrible acting. Is it
a whole new concept?
It's just about time travel.
Like obviously, usually Marvel movies, you have the comic.
It's not Marvel, it's Sony, but it's because Marvel don't own Sony, but Sony owns some of the characters from Marvel, so they have a deal where they can share characters. So they just use some these are good characters in the comics, and especially in the 1990s.
So Sony just messed it up, basically.
They just messed it up.
How many movies do you think Marvel's created and then scrapped, said, nah, it's not good enough to go out?
They scrapped so much recently, by the way, because they realised that fans were hating it. Like the Captain Marvel, the She-Hulk thing, the Doctor Strange. All of this has been going downhill, and so they just scrapped a bunch of stuff. I love the dark side of Marvel, the Punisher, Daredevil, Iron Fist. These characters are they're elite still. You don't know anything to do with what I'm saying.
I don't know anything about Marvel.
Yeah,
I can't really speak on what I don't know. Can I now, Gap? The only thing I know is bring back.
Do you know which anime?
Iron Man. Bring back Iron
Was you an anime guy?
I left anime off as well, man.
Did you?
Yeah.
Listen, I just finished watching Demon Slayer. Cold. The entertainment arc. Cold.
Demon Slayer.
My man, he's about to get killed here. He's in the fire. Oh, he's injured. His demons coming up on him.
My brother's.
He harnesses all of his breathing techniques and just.
You can't get bored of anime, by the way.
You can't. I thought I was gonna get bored of it, but you can't.
You can't, because there's so many animes out there. But even though they probably all have similar powers or whatever, the storylines is what makes it.
You know, the first person that recommended me anime was in college, yeah, and I was thinking, anime, that sounds like foreign type thing, not really fitting with me. Was it really fit?
So it's childish, huh?
Yeah.
That's what they used.
My
brother used to watch anime when he was in secondary school. He doesn't watch it anymore. He's left it off now. It's bad for you. But he used to watch it heavy. So Demon Slayer, any anime that you probably watch, you'll know the storyline on the back of his hand. He's very knowledgeable, basically, in all of it.
Yeah, crazy.
But nobody used to watch it back in the day. So he used to get violated for it. It's like, oh, why are you watching cartoons?
Before it was cool. And I can't pretend to be on them guys that I was with it when it was cool. I jumped on it recently. I'm not gonna pretend. Yeah. Marvel though, I was there from day one. So don't chat to me about I'm a fake Marvel, because when you talk about comic, you best know what you're talking about, because I would check you right there. Oh, you don't know your comic knowledge? No, that was a horrible film. Don't think it was a good film.
Funny thing is, all the people that hated on him for watching it ended up watching all the animes.
See, this is what I'm saying. That's the same with life, by the way. So you try something new, people will hate on you. People will hate on you until it goes right. Then they love you and support you. Life lesson for the youth that are watching. I mean, you already knew that already.
Bro, let's plug Freshly Grounded if we're gonna use it.
Oh, God.
Plug it in.
Freshly Grounded, we know you're sponsoring this podcast, and no, they're definitely not, by the way. That's just that's a joke.
In case they send
to us, please. We don't.
Cease and desist letter can't be coming through the doors.
Literally, we can't be dealing with that.
Actually, we're in the minus in the bank account, bro. There's no money there.
Well, then we can buy you a.
But if you want to sponsor us, shout us.
Yeah, we can buy you a burger meal, by the way. Burger meal, I'm sure you're happy with.
Yeah, we'll take you to UK's in Birmingham.
But we decided to buy a new game because we loved the old one, but some kids stole our cards, so we bought this new one because the other one was a limited edition. This is also a limited edition, Ramadan. It says 2017 on it though.
Yeah, because it came out then.
Oh, they bought it back. Say yes, they bought it back. I don't know if this is the same lot of cards.
No, it's a different set. I've looked through it. Sorry, man, I got OCD. It's a different set. I've looked through it. I've selected out some cards for you.
Are any of the cards the same?
No.
Wallahi, I love them old cards. Wallahi, you know what it is? It pisses me off to this day how we lost them.
Any of the cards the same?
Wallahi, it pisses me off to this day how we lost them.
You could have bought them, you know. They're on the website as well. The black cards.
They're on the website?
Yeah.
Man's buying them right now, say less.
In the middle of the episode, we buy it after.
I can't say no more. You know, it's
I thought you bought the white ones because you thought, let me try something new.
I bought the white ones because, you know.
Because you're half white. Makes sense. So, I've selected a couple of cards out for you.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
How very thoughtful of you.
So, shall I line them up? I'll start with the one that I want to do the most.
Alright then.
I've got some good ones here. Alright, so name three of your favourite people from your teens.
What's left in my teeth?
Billah alik.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so no more. What did you say?
Name three of your favourite people from your teens.
Oh, okay.
Why is he struggling with this?
Three of my most...
So anyways, yeah, so 13 ends in teen. You carry on thinking about it and then when we get to you, innit? 14 ends in teen. 15 ends in teen, 16 ends in teen, 17 ends in teen, 18 ends in teen, and 19 ends in teen. So from 13 to 19, you are a teenager. Shout out to you all.
It's a hard question because...
This guy's taking the mic. Alright, next question.
Okay, next question.
Maybe
I'm sorry, the pressure got to me, guys, okay?
Maybe later on.
I wanted to choose good people, but, yeah.
Alright. When do you feel most like yourself?
Mehmet, by the way, Mehmet is a big person in my life.
So he named one person out of 3 people. Mehmet, yeah? The kebab shop guy. If you watched episode 1, shout out to him. Alright, yeah. When do you feel most like yourself?
When I'm around you.
You gotta take man. Alright, how can you keep the dunya in your hand rather than in your heart?
Okay, let's figure some main points. One of them should be give more of your money away easily. Be loose with your money.
Okay.
Just to charity, by the way, don't just give it to random people. Be loose with it, so you're not attached to your money. Like, you can give to charity sparingly. Give what your left hand doesn't see. Therefore, you're not gonna be like, oh, I have to save. You're just gonna be calm. One way. Second way is don't live an extravagant lifestyle, because the more basics you are, the more closer you feel to Allah, because you value, even though you have little blessings, they're still way better than so much people in the world. When you have extravagance, it gets you into an easy cycle of wanting more and, you know, desiring more and feeling like you're him, you made it, you got all the nice things. Whereas if you have less, you feel more humble. That's probably my 2 points for now, I would say.
This is the last question, right?
Why have you got so much? I didn't get that money for you, by the way.
Okay, this is the last one.
I don't even think I have one for you.
You know, I was stuck between this card basically and another card. The other card was call a loved one. So I was trying to get you to call a loved one on the spot.
Okay.
But I thought, what if nobody picks up?
I don't have any loved ones.
Yeah. Shout out to you then,
No one loves me.
His one is Jack Jones.
I've been riding on my Jack Jones.
So,
running through the streets on my Jack Jones.
name one time when having patience made all the difference. Why are you laughing with that criminal laugh, akhi?
Oh, guys, you don't know about patience. That one's there.
That's what I asked. Like, I wanted to know a time you
I
demonstrated.
can't speak on every single situation, but patience, oof, it's a nice helping hand in some life examples. Patience. I can't mention the one I want to mention. However, I can mention another one.
Do you want to think about it for a minute?
Let me think.
So I'm going to give you guys a fun fact of something Yasin showed me on another podcast today. So apparently when you hit your birthday, and you're 20, what?
Are you really going to copy the content from them? You're that scum, bottom feeding barnacles, like the scraps that come down of content, just to eat them and just portray them to the audience. Miskeen, they don't even know what's going on and you're doing that. Crazy.
No, but I'm giving this disclaimer. I got it from somewhere else. I got it from another podcast. Same way these cards came from the Freshly Grounded podcast.
I can answer the question, by the way. I can answer the question. Patience. Okay. Patience. Okay.
He just doesn't want me to do the thing, innit?
No, I want a good example, but it's hard to think of some. It's hard to reflect on when you had patience all the time, bro.
You reflect. Let me tell them the fun fact. So.
No, if you do that, it's just a vibe, by the way.
Why is it a vibe?
Okay, do it then.
They're not gonna know.
Okay, fine, do it.
So basically, when you turn 18, or when you turn 25, or when you turn 30, you've not turned 30. Chapter 30, you've not become 30 basically. It means you've completed 30 years of life. So after, let's say 1 month after your birthday, it actually means you're 30. Let's say you're age 30, then 1 month after your birthday, you're 30 years old and 1 month.
You've butchered it.
I've butchered it.
Yeah, you butchered it. Let's go to the next question. This whole segment is just an absolute waffling piece of. The viewers are thinking, what is going on? Our heads everywhere. Let's go to the next segment. Honestly, wallahi, next segment. I'm finished with that. Why are you laughing so much?
I'm not gonna lie, I did butcher it. I can't even remember what the point was, if I'm honest. Alright, it's some bullshit point, but it made so much sense, but I can't even remember it properly. Alright, cool, hit me with your questions then.
This is 100% already know the answer for you already. Do you find simplicity to be easy or difficult?
Do I find simplicity to be easy or difficult?
Like, is your life simple?
You're asking me if my life's simple.
Yeah.
But that's a different question now.
No, it's not. Do you find simplicity to be easy or difficult? If you have a hard life, as in there's always stuff going on, clearly don't find the simplicity to be easy, do you? Because you're struggling to make your life simple. Everyone's life has a degree of complexity.
Ross said it in a mad way.
Everybody's life is complex, however...
You phrase that question in a crazy way.
Do you find simplicity
No,
to
I
be
understand
easy
the
or
question.
difficult?
Alright, cool. So let me give a bit of background. I like everything simple. I actually don't like to be fussed, and I like to be very chill. I like to just go with the flow on things. And to an extent, like I'll accept situations. When something happens, I'll accept the situation as it is basically.
So you're not a picky eater, you don't like your room a certain way, you don't need certain things in your house being done, like you don't need certain things in your schedule to be done, like it could be anything, simple, you're calm with that. For example, like for me, I could wake up, I could have like a couple eggs, a few days.
Okay.
Simplicity done.
Well, yeah, so I like my routine. I like my routine and certain things that I like. What food I eat.
Big Mac in the morning.
No Big Mac.
Go to the shop.
You don't do McDonald's, but I like certain things in my life to be routine, or whatever. What I'm talking about more simplicity is when things don't go to plan. I accept it basically. I don't. It's happened, so I just move on. I'm just trying to get out of the situation and go on with it. No, my life is not simple. It could be made simple if I manage my time more efficiently and if I was consistent with certain things.
Tell me one thing you've discovered in the last month and a half about yourself. Oh my God, reflection, something that you hate.
One thing that I discovered about myself
In the last month and a half.
in the past 6 weeks, what have I discovered about myself?
That you look way better with the afro.
I'm cutting this hair off, by the way, guys. Next episode, this hair is gone. Inshallah, hopefully. Try and get it chopped off. Probably put a musk hat on or something. There are people that would be good at certain jobs, but they don't pursue them.
That's not about yourself.
No, this is a reflection that I had in the past 6 weeks.
About yourself.
Oh, he's asking about myself. Oh, mad. What the hell?
It's alright, I don't know the answer. And instead of pondering for time, because the viewers are obviously watching, they're thinking, it's a bit weird. We're waiting for an answer. Or think about it, come back.
I was going to say something random, man.
Say it right now.
Something I learned in the past 6 weeks is... Okay, this was in the past 6 weeks. But it has to be something, reflection on me. It can't just be something I learned.
Yeah, I guess so.
Can be something that I learned.
Go on then.
Oh, check this out. So basically, all like East Africans, they have this thing like fufu basically. But Somalis don't. Do you know how mad that is? Like they all have the little sticky thing like they eat with their food. I clocked it. I think Eritreans have it.
So you took
They all have it.
5 minutes to think
But-
about fufu.
But Somalis, we don't have that.
Okay. Do you know about a mad hadith that I found really interesting the other day?
Go on.
So, yeah, the hadith is the Prophet ﷺ asking which of you has visited a sick person, then which of you has fed someone in need, then which of you has attended a janazah.
Oh, here we go. I got it for you. Shall I read it out?
Go on.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu reported that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Who is fasting today?" And Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu said, "It is I." And then the Messenger said, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he goes, "Who has followed a funeral procession today?" So who's gone to a janazah? Abu Bakr said, "It is I." And then the Prophet asked, "Who amongst you have served food to the needy today?" And Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu goes, "It is I." And then the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked, who amongst you today has visited the sick?" And Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu said, "It is I." And then the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Any person that has done these 4 things in one day will enter paradise." And this is a Muslim.
Do you know like Gara that is? Like,
Wait, what do you mean how Gara is? Gara means guaranteed.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
4 things.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm still learning how to use
You're gassed because you got slang right. Wow, congratulations.
Still learning to, I'm picking up.
4 things on the same day. That's it, boom. Your ticket in Jannah, inshallah. Allah alim. But, the Prophet ﷺ narrated it, so, that's not just to say, oh, you can do that and then go and do a madness. But if you do that thing, you've got an increased chance, right? So, trying to get that increased chance. But you know what it is? One day I did a sick person. I did the fasting.
Yeah.
No, sorry. I did the sick person. I did the janazah accidentally, and I did the feeding in the poor. If I had just fasted on that day, I would have hit him all.
Was this the day that you went to the janazah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would have nailed them all up like a striking bowling. But I just didn't wake up to do the fasting part.
Was it a Monday as well? What was it? What day was it?
I can't remember what day it was.
Were you trying to fast on that day?
Yeah.
Oh, man, subhanAllah.
And just coincident. That's why I'm telling someone out there, yeah, design a janazah app. Do you know what it is? Janazahs will pop up randomly, so you can never really be sure when you're going to attend one. So you pretty much have to fast every single day, because that's the only time you're going to know if there's janazah.
You can't fast every day.
You can't, exactly. You can't fast Fridays and Monday and Thursdays only. But if you knew when a janazah was,
you can fast every other day, one-on-one.
you can.
Yeah.
But Prophet ﷺ said it's better Monday, Thursday.
No.
The guy who he told that to, he goes, oh, when I got old, I wish I took the Prophet's advice for Monday and Thursday only.
Yeah, it's because it made it easier. Yeah, صح.
Exactly. But, like, what was I saying again? The Janazah app.
Yeah.
If you knew when the Janazah was going to be like 3 days prior, or 2 days prior,
Bro, it'd be amazing.
go on the app, boom, that's it. Okay, I'm there.
No, 'cause bro, this is a genuine issue. Like, bro, if someone's a Muslim out there, this is like the sickest
It's
idea
like this,
ever.
by the way. Like a nice app.
Make a janazah app.
Yeah.
Give an account to all the administrations of the masjid, and let them post or put in a calendar or some type of calendar.
Or QR code.
You know, there's a janazah today for this person at this time in this location, this masjid, and the burial site is over there. Khalas. Then when everybody in the UK or England log into this app and they go in, they'll know what janazahs they can go to today.
There was a famous sheikh in Pakistan.
Why there's a lot of ajr in that. If someone does this,
There's a
subhanAllah.
lot of ajr in that.
Wallah.
When I saw this one thing, yeah, my boy showed me this video. There's a sheikh in Pakistan. I don't know his name. I'm ignorant, sorry. When he showed me clips of that particular janazah, probably 2-3 million people are praying the janazah.
SubhanAllah.
They're praying in the fields, on the street, in the car parks, in the roads, getting out of the car just praying. It's wild. It looks like a zombie horde, by the way.
2-3 million.
Do you know how much people that is?
I think that's like Eid prayer X3 in Smallheath Park. X5.
X6, bro. May Allah reward him Jannah, because look at that high. It's so much people.
SubhanAllah, man. You know, you probably reminds me of a story of that you're talking about Abu Bakr and how he done those 4 things in the hadith. And it reminds me, Abu Bakr, he used to do this thing. There's an old lady he used to visit, and he used to help this lady. I think the lady was blind. She was blind, and he'd go to her house after Fajr, leave straight away after the Salah, and he'd go to her house and he'd clean up and he'd make her food. And he'd do this on a very regular basis, if not daily. And I think there was a time where Umar radiallahu anhu, he followed Abu Bakr, because why? He was like, he looked around. Where's
this guy dipping off the Fajr?
Yeah, where's he gone? He's not, like, straight away shut off.
Done.
Thinking, why is he left straight away? What's he doing? So he's left. He's followed him. Boom. He's gone to the house. And I think. Anyways, long story short, after Abu Bakr died, Umar went there once. And obviously the lady's blind, and he's gone to the house
with dates.
Yeah. But he's left the seed.
Yeah.
And he's given them to her so that she can eat it. And she goes to him, where's your friend? Because Abu Bakr, Umar has not announced that, he's not said, I'm Umar. You know, he's just gone under the pretense that he's Abu Bakr. And she's like, she's hit the seed, she's tasted the seed of the date in her mouth. And she goes to Umar, where's your friend? Is he not with us no more, basically? Even at that time, Umar tried to do something good, like you know, just as Abu Bakr, he didn't match the level of what Abu Bakr done.
He used to take the seed out of the date, give it to her.
Which is, Allah subhanahu may Allah bring us closer to the
anyone that thinks that ever a single bit close, destroy that from your heart, because you're nowhere near that. You're nowhere near that. You don't have the humility.
Every Sahaba was like unique in a way, man.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Sahabas is Abu Dhar al-Ghafari.
I'm ignorant to it, tell me please.
Abu Dhar al-Ghafari, the Prophet ﷺ said about him, I'm paraphrasing of course, if you were to look for someone like Isa alayhi salam in my ummah, it would be Abu Dhar. And he said about Abu Dhar, he will walk this earth alone, he will die alone, and he will be resurrected alone. And he was one of the, you know, the tribe that he's from, before he became Muslim, used to be people that stole from people. They used to steal a lot. And they'd like hijack caravans that were passing them, they'd rob them, finesse them of everything that they had. And he's from the people of Al-Ghifar, that's what his tribe was called. And when the Prophet ﷺ came with the revelation, he received the revelation and everything, Abu Dharr was at that time looking for somebody. He was told, there's someone in Mecca, who's saying, that they believe in one God, and so on and so forth.
Like a bounty situation?
What do you mean by bounty situation?
As in, the Prophet ﷺ had a bounty on him? Or?
No, he just heard that there was a Prophet ﷺ was in Medina and what he was preaching. Mecca and what he was preaching. So he's sent his brother to Mecca to go check it out. His brother came back, reported khalas. But Abu Dharr wasn't satisfied with what his brother reported back. He wanted more information.
Okay.
So he went to Mecca himself and he stood at the Kaaba and he said, who knows where so and so is? And there was a rude name that they'd given to the Prophet ﷺ. So he'd asked about the Prophet ﷺ with that name.
Yeesh.
And at this time, I could count how many Sahabas had taken Islam in my hand, bro.
Bare early times.
It's early on.
Yeah.
And when he asked about it, he was asking right next to the Kaaba, he got beaten up. So then he became careful.
Okay.
And Ali radiallahu anhu was just a child then, and he'd see Abu Dharr at the Kaaba day in, day out. And eventually he goes, why are you trying to get yourself beaten, basically? And he goes, I'm looking for so and so, looking for the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And he goes, okay, follow me. And he goes, but stay a bit distant from me. Stay back from me, but just follow me. So when he's followed Ali's taken him all the way to where the companions had like a base. He's taken him to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Abu Dharr sat and obviously listened to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and then he took his shahada. Abu Dharr wanted to make da'wah at that time. So he'd go out, he'd make da'wah, but he'd get beaten up. And the Prophet ﷺ told him to stop, but he goes, no, I don't want to stop, I don't want to. So the Prophet ﷺ told him to go make da'wah to his own people. So he went back to his tribe of Al-Ghifar. He disappeared for years. Many battles he missed. Gone for the longest. The Prophet ﷺ has made hijrah to Medina. The amount of time that's passed is ridiculous.
Okay, where did he go?
He went back to his people to give them da'wah.
For that long?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the whole of Medina, the Prophet ﷺ was in Medina, the Muslims are in Medina, and from far they hear galloping. And there's an army approaching, a huge army basically, huge group galloping with their horses, like they're about to raid the place and take the whole of Medina.
Yeah.
Galloping, boom. The ground is moving. Large sound, subhanAllah. And the Muslims think they're about to be attacked, like it's out of nowhere, surprise attack. But lo and behold, Abu Dharr al-Ghifari, he's come with the whole of the Ghifar tribe. And then he's come with the whole other tribe called Bani Aslam.
Two tribes.
And then I think the Prophet ﷺ made the dua at that point for the Ghifar tribe, for Bani Aslam. I think it was something along the lines of, may Allah forgive you guys, or something like this. I can't remember what the dua was. But two whole tribes, akhi. It was crazy.
That's a lot of people. From one person.
And when you look at the life of Abu Dharr, even after the Prophet ﷺ, he was one of the people that would look at the people below them, wouldn't look at the people above him. He lived a life of extreme simplicity, akhi. When he died, like his wife had nothing to put over him. He said, what am I gonna, his wife's telling him, what am I gonna, you're gonna die, what am I gonna bury you in? Subhanallah. And Abu Dharr saying, Allah will provide. And then he dies. His wife's all fussed, like worried. and a group of Sahaba come along. By the way, like, go listen to his story. His story is so amazing. Like, I'm giving a very concise like version of it. And she goes up to the group of Sahaba. She goes, who would like to pray on? Who would like to pray lead the janazah, pray on the janazah, do the janazah of a companion of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Sahaba said, okay, yes, we will. And I can't remember who the Sahaba was, but they go, yes, we will. Then they found out it was Abu Dhar, and they go, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said there would be a group of Sahaba that would come along and they would pray the janazah of Abu Dhar al-Ghafari. His story is so amazing. Every Sahaba is just something unique about him.
Because you're spreading a whole new concept. No, sorry. Well, not a whole new concept, but yeah, in a way, right? Islam.
Yeah, it's really.
You got so much people
new
who are
book. New rules, new fiqh.
What I found mesmerized the story. One thing I found out about the Dr. Aish recently, actually, I was listening to one of the Sira podcast episodes, was that they did believe in Allah. Like they weren't people who were like atheists. Like they did believe in Allah, but they just believed that they had to worship idols to get to communicate with Allah.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't know that, by the way. They thought that was like.
Umar radiallahu anhu, there's a story. He goes, he was laughing at himself, and he was asked, "Why are you laughing?" And he goes, "I remember there was a time I was on my own in the desert or something like this, and I wanted to pray.
Yeah.
And I had a date on me, so I turned the date into like an idol or something, and prayed. But then I ate it after." Can you imagine?
The people were deluded, man.
So, subhanallah.
But they weren't the people who didn't have a belief. Like, that's what I find interesting.
They were burying their daughters. Before the Prophet it was very, very bad time, alcohol, everything. But things slowly changed, as revelation came and everything. And so, are people born with manners, or do they learn and develop manners? Like,
they learn and develop manners, 100%.
Exactly. So nobody can say, this is for any young person.
No one's a bad man from birth.
Nobody is on that from birth. You learn and you change. You decide what you learn. You decide what you change.
Your manners can take you very far, by the way. Your manners.
Well,
I wish I knew more about what the Prophet ﷺ said about manners, but I know they were a major thing for him. Like, have manners.
There's many books out there.
I know it's my voice as well. It's a bit weird today, isn't it?
It's fine.
No, but it's because I think I'm getting a bit sick. My voice is getting a bit croaky.
I've got people in my house that are sick, man. May Allah give them shifa, man.
Guys, that was a nice little way to end the podcast episode. I think we've hit 40 minutes, so we're gonna call it a little wrap for this episode. We hope you enjoyed. It took a lot of different tones. We started off with an attempted little game, and then obviously we heard some beautiful stories towards the end of some of the Sahaba. Maybe Allah increase us in knowledge, so we can go ahead and learn more about the Sahaba. Who knows, we might even have some more people talk about the Sahaba in more detail in the future. For now, Uthman, tell them what to do.
See, inshallah, subscribe, like, comment, share, hit the bell notification button, inshallah. And jazakumullah khairan.
TikTok, Instagram, you know the thing.
سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.